it's me, C-S-C-O-T-T, baby. It's the third time I'm recording this because the first time, camera shut off. Second time, I forgot a damn match. And it was already uploading. And then I went on YouTube and I saw a picture of Edge and I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't write down the match between Randy Orton and Edge. And it's nowhere on this page. I don't know why I just skipped it, but okay. So we're going to start off from the bottom. This is my WrestleMania 36 predictions, by the way, in case you didn't know. And I'm going to start from the bottom here. Randy Orton versus Edge. Yes, on the bottom because I just wrote it down. I'm picking Edge because Edge deserves to get some redemption for what Randy Orton has done. And yeah, Edge. Otis versus Dolph Ziggler. I'm picking Otis because, well, last night he found out the truth. You know it was obvious that Sonya Deville and Dolph Ziggler were in cahoots, and it was Sonya that sent that text from Mandy's phone to Otis saying that Mandy was going to be running late, but she wasn't. Dolph Ziggler came waltzing in. It was all set up thanks to the mysterious glitchy man who might be Mustafa Ali. I don't know, but I'm picking Otis. Kabuki Warriors versus Alexa Bliss women's tag team titles. I don't really care about the women's tag team titles. That doesn't seem WWE cares anyway. I think WWE only did that so they could be progressive and say we have women's tag team championships. I don't think they give two licks about it. And it shows because they had Sasha Banks and Bayley win it only for then the Iconics to win it at WrestleMania. And then now the Kabuki Warriors. So, and I think Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross are going to win because I think, well, they've been competing in tag team matches of late. And Asuka and Kairi saying, well, they've been accompanying each other to the ring. It's been just Asuka competing by herself. So, yeah, I'm picking Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. We have Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan. And, well, Sami Zayn just won the Intercontinental Championship. That's what it's for. And I think Sami Zayn's going to retain. I don't think it'll be a clean victory. I think that either Cesaro or Shinsuke or both will get involved and cause them the match. But, yeah, I think Sami Zayn's retaining here. Elias versus Baron Corbin. And I know that, well, Baron Corbin killed Elias like the Lion King. I'm picking Elias because I hate Baron Corbin and I cannot pick him. I don't care. You could put him against an ant, and I'd pick the ant. I'm just saying, I hate Baron Corbin. Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. There hasn't been the best build to this because they can't do any build because of what's going on with their situation. WrestleMania, too big for one night. And why can't they just address, be for real about the situations, right? They won't. And so we got Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley in a match that has had no build. It was just announced. And I'm picking Aleister Black because WWE has ruined Bobby Lashley and I don't feel like picking him for it. Street Profits versus Angel Garza and Austin Theory. And here's another one where it was supposed to be Angel Garza and Andrade. And I even think it was supposed to be a Fatal 4-Way match for the United States Championship. Andrade versus Angel Garza versus Humberto versus Rey Mysterio. But then Rey Mysterio got sent home because of the situation going on. And then they just decided to make a tag team match. And then Andrade got sent home. So now they had to find Austin Theory, who I don't mind. I think he's a pretty good wrestler. But they're probably going to job him out. He'll probably take the pin in this match. I'm just saying because the Street Profits, I'm picking the Street Profits. Here's another match that will probably get changed. Not canceled, but changed. Because I've read about all the stuff they pre-taped. And this match isn't going to go down the way that it said it's going to go down. It's supposed to be Miz and Morrison versus the Usos versus the New Day. But what I've read is that it's going to be John Morrison versus Kofi Kingston versus one of the Usos. And I'm picking John Morrison or Miz and Morrison, whatever it would be. Because if it's... Okay. Maybe I should have a fail-safe here. If it's the Tag Team Championship match, I'm picking John Morrison, the Miz and Morrison. But if it is the triple threat match, I think I'm going to go with Kofi Kingston because it seems like a more fitting win, and they can pick whoever wins could pin one of the Usos. But yeah, go for that. If not, I pick Kofi. I said it, but I wasn't writing it right for some reason. I again. I don't know. I pick Kofi. Okay. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. I'm picking Kevin Owens because Seth Rollins has had that, heel mentality and his whole thing, but that whole gimmick of his has been going out the window since there's been no one around to annoy or to do the hand thing with. He's even lost his entourage, I think. And I just think Kevin Owens is going to win. I think it's meant for him to win, so I'm picking Kevin Owens. Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a Boneyard match. My nose is itching like hell. I'm picking Undertaker because it's on WrestleMania. You got the Undertaker. He could lose, but I picked the Undertaker because I think he's going to win. Fatal 5-way match for the SmackDown Women's title. Bayley versus Lacey Evans versus Naomi versus Sasha Banks versus Tamina. You have Sonya and Mandy available to put in the match. And you choose Tamina, someone who has not been on WWE TV since whenever she won that 24/7 championship. That's it. Itching nose. Just saying. But yeah, I'm picking Sasha Banks because I think it's going to be the last three. Are going to be Bayley, Naomi, and Sasha. And both of them are going to team up to take out Naomi. And then Sasha's going to roll up Bayley. 1, 2, 3. I'm picking Sasha. John Cena versus The Fiend. I'm picking The Fiend here because I think that The Fiend needs to beat John Cena to keep his momentum. People are saying after Goldberg beat him, he's buried. But no, The Fiend, if he can beat John Cena, he can go on and, do other things. Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler, SmackDown Raw Women's Championship match. I'm picking Shayna Baszler because Becky has held that thing for almost a year. She deserves to lose it. They've kind of ruined her character. She's supposed to be the babyface, but she's been acting like a heel. We'll say heel. I don't want to say the B word, but and then they sort of they must have commented or something. They must have realized what was going on, and they kind of stopped doing that. But I think Shayna deserves to win. Shayna should have won the freaking Women's Royal Rumble instead of Charlotte, and then they kind of painted themselves into the corner with the Charlotte situation too. But yeah, Shayna should win. Goldberg versus Braun Strowman, and this is the match that I'm going to bitch about because this match is just so... The first thing about it was that Roman Reigns just came out and said, I'm your next opponent, and he got the match, but it's Roman Reigns. And then now Roman Reigns is not able to compete because of what's going on out there right now. And he had leukemia not too long ago, and he doesn't think his immune system's in the best shape, so he's backing out. And instead of WWE addressing this or putting some kind of storyline, like I can write a storyline for this right now. They've given it to Braun Strowman. Here's my storyline. Michael Cole's on the thing. What? Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have any video footage, but I've just been reported that on his way into the building, Roman Reigns has been attacked by someone. He's being taken to a local medical facility to be checked out. I know the situation is going on, but they can still do that. And, and then the next week, say Roman Reigns is not going to be able to participate, so we need a new challenger. And then Braun Strowman comes out and said, you know what? If Goldberg needs a challenger, then he can get these hands. Boom! I just wrote you guys a way out of this, but no, instead, they just ignore it and say, Braun Strowman versus Goldberg now. And really, I gotta complain about this. Why Braun Strowman? You could have picked Finn Balor. You could have picked someone that could be a better... Because my opinion is that whoever is going against Goldberg is going to win. And for me, a giant competitor like Braun Strowman or Big Show should never win titles. Because they're so OP. They're big guys, right? And big guys who are overpowered, they shouldn't win championships. Because it's not fair to the other competitors. Like, Brock Lesnar is different because, Brock Lesnar's not, I'm just saying, I'm picking Braun Strowman because I thought I wanted to, but I think he's going to win because I think Goldberg's not in it for the long run. I think he's only there for a short time. So I think whoever goes against Goldberg is going to win and win the title. So I'm picking Braun Strowman. Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre. But first, I forgot. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. I think Rhea Ripley's going to win because I don't think Charlotte Flair... I think Charlotte Flair shouldn't have won the Women's Royal Rumble. It should have been Shayna Baszler, but, you know, how much did Daddy pay for her to win? I'm just saying. I'm picking Rhea Ripley because I don't really care about Charlotte anymore. I never really cared about Charlotte. She's Daddy's little girl through and through, and they're going to do the same thing to The Rock's daughter, too. And it's a shame that there's people out there who don't get a chance to compete because their name isn't Flair or Johnson or, you know, Snuka. Because Tamina, look at that. And, you know, they're not surrounded in wrestling royalty. You know? But I'm picking Rhea Ripley because she deserves to go over. I think it was going to be a big spectacle for her to win at WrestleMania. Now, there's not any fans, but, you know. Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre. This is the one I'm most passionate about because I've been a mark for Drew McIntyre for quite a while, and I've always said he deserves to have a world title around his waist. He went to NXT, and then he lost it and was out for a while. He lost it so quickly too, which pissed me off. And then I was rooting for him to win the Royal Rumble, and he did. And that's like 2 years in a row I've picked the Royal Rumble winner. Before it was Seth Rollins in 2019. So, yeah. And then I picked Drew McIntyre. But yeah, it's just like, I think you should win because it, you know, and they even started building on this whole, when he came in 2010 and he was told he was the chosen one, and they're finally capitalizing on that. And I think it's Drew McIntyre's time to win. People are saying, oh, Brock's going to win because they're going to wait on it. Don't wait on WWE. Don't wait on Vince. Do it now, because if you don't, it's going to stop his momentum and it's going to ruin everything that has been done on the road to WrestleMania. So Drew's got to win. So there are my picks for WrestleMania 36. My picks for WrestleMania 36. What do you think of my picks? Let me know in the comments below. A couple more videos I'm doing today. One is a short-lived video, and if you can see that, here, I'll give you a better look. There you go. And then I'm also going to do a video on this. I found in Disney Adventures magazine in one of my boxes. I'll try to look for more. It's the only one I have left. And I'm just going to leaf through it and look through the stuff and see what was going on in November of 2005. Shit. It's not time ago. November of 2005. So we'll look at that later as well. So like, share, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.